I'll try to be short because I don't want to take time for the discussion of today. It's not the purpose for you to come here and listen to Commission, but I was happy when Riccardo asked me to address a few words in the beginning. I've been working on these projects now with you since more than 2 years. I'm happy that there are other projects in this room for which I've been responsible or that I've been following, so I'm also happy to see this interaction. Really, in short, I've been asked to say a few words about the role of research in support of sustainability and what are the Commission views, so I will just say a few words about it, because otherwise it could be a very long discussion. But in general, as you've seen, I mean, you are all familiar with the 7th Framework Programme, and as you know, there were specific topics that were addressing sustainability, and there were specific action targeted to that. But what we found out is that through an assessment that was carried out of the 7th Framework Programme is that in reality the contribution of research to the various aspects of sustainability was much broader, of course, and was going beyond what research specifically designed for sustainability was doing. Just to give you some results from this analysis, 75% of the topics under the 7th Framework Programme were contributing to the renewed EU Sustainable Development Strategy, which corresponded to 69% of the project and 65% of the funding in total. I think it's learning from this lesson where we have also seen that multidisciplinarity, interdisciplinarity, interaction and collaboration were really needed to address sustainability. In this perspective and building on these lessons, I think that Horizon 2020, indeed, the new program that we are about to launch, you really did this event in the right moment, will try to have this approach of integration even more. Sustainability will be an overarching goal for the whole program. We set a target of at least 60% contribution to this objective and 35% to climate change. We will also see this in the environment challenge about, of course, greening the economy, resource efficiency, which are important objectives of the EU 2020 strategy. But again, the approach that will be promoted is about systemic innovation, is about how to integrate different disciplines, is about responding to the needs of the society, seeing what the people, what the organizations, like in this project. I think that this project has been anticipating a bit what will be the approach we will look in Horizon 2020 to address sustainability. But of course, it's not only research and sustainability is not only a matter of DG research, it's a broader task of the Commission, of the European Union. And of course, since Rio+20, there have been many already initiatives being undertaken to support sustainability in the policy, of course, arena. In this context, as you may know, there was a communication, A Decent Life for All. This was the first step that was undertaken by the Commission, by the European Union after Rio. And this provides a framework for what will be, and also for an integration between the post-2015 development framework and also the sustainability discussion and the future sustainable development goals. The European Union is, of course, engaged in this discussion. You may know that maybe this week, just these days in New York, there is a discussion on sustainable development goals on means of implementation, including science and technology. Our view is also in this context and is about advocating the role of research at large to support sustainable development. And this because we saw, and I think I see my colleague from DG Klima in the end, we can confirm this trend, that a lot of discussion on science and technology indeed revolves around the role of environmentally sound technologies for sustainability, as if this was the only solution that science can provide for this challenge. We don't think this is the case. There is much more that can be done. And this is an example of how research can indeed support this transition to sustainability, to a greener economy. Again, really putting the society, their needs, people, their economies, including the actors that are part of this economy, at the center of the response that we are looking for. I really won't take much more time. This is really the message I wanted to give you, and I'm really eager to listen what are the results of this project. So thank you very much.